We are back on the Rio Grande. This is an underwater housing for the 5D Mark IV. So that's the shot that you just saw. And I can tell you this vlog is gonna be over the next 4 or 5 days while we're trying to pick up some really beautiful artsy-fartsy insert shots. And it's going to be shot on a lot of different cameras. As of now, we're down one location because as green as that water behind me looks, but it's not clear underwater. So we're moving on. Oh dude. Oh dude, oh dude, oh dude. Y'all haven't seen the van yet? Look at this. Whoa! We got a canoe on top. I drove 250 miles with that canoe on top of the van, and it's riding like a champ. Hasn't moved an inch. Just a guy, and a camera, and a canoe on a lonely boat ramp. Having a blast, man! So we slept at a campsite on Lake Amistad for $4. And then this morning we went and took pictures of the sun reflecting off the lake and moss blowing in the bushes and birds and dragonflies. And it felt kind of weird because you're out there and you're just like dribbling water across a camera at sunrise and you're like, this is not epic. But then you see what's on the frame and you're like, it's okay. It's gonna be all right. And now we're going to town, heading back to the Stone Ranch. We found this raft just floating in the reeds off to the side. I don't know what they carried across on it. I would assume it was backpacks or some type of cargo and not people. But if this thing could tell a story, wow. We had a discussion last night and decided that you either get married or you do kind of stuff like this. It's not easy, but I'll take it over going to work any day. I mean, it kind of is work, but speaking of, I got things to do. Real quick, let me tell you what's going on. That's the Rio Grande behind me. We're back down in South Texas. So if y'all remember flying the drone around, well, all up and down the Rio Grande at the beginning of the summer, the story for the movie that I was working on is together. And now we are out here with the red, making it look beautiful. And this morning, we saw a raft that washed up in the reeds. This afternoon, we took a nap for like 3 hours, and I don't know. We've just been out here getting some crazy insert shots with a 3-page shot list and 2 days to do it. It's been busy. It's so great sleeping from 3 to 6 because you just skip the harsh part of the day. And anything you shoot's gonna look better right now than it is then. Speaking of, I gotta go back to work, and I'm gonna set up a time lapse because this sunset out here is gonna be pretty nice. The house in the background is rumored to be part of the Zeta cartel. But we haven't had any problem. Just Border Patrol. Hell, they're the biggest gang in the world. But we on their side, yo. My partner took off with all the camera gear, and the sun done set on us. But he's been shooting the whole time. We're good. So I gotta tell y'all, it's been really nice working with a partner that has a good eye. Because I see a list, and I'm like, okay, we need to do this, this, and this, check, check, check. I haul the equipment, I try to make sure we're on time and have food and get rest whenever possible. But I'm not that artistic, and it's been so nice working with somebody that has an eye. So yeah, Logan, you're way out there right now, but I'm telling you, do good work if you watch this. People in charge aren't necessarily the ones best at the job. They're the ones that are best at working with the people that are best at the job. You get good stuff?
No.
No?
At 100 frames a second, it's just too dark.
Right. To change it?
It's just, and then at that point, it's too much of this. So it was a no-go.
We're leaving the canoe out here tonight. Hope it'll be safe. Did find a raft this morning. It would be nicer than that. But there's no paddles. So good luck, man. It's midnight. We had steaks for dinner. I'm dirty as shit and covered in gnats. But I've got to say, I'm lucky. It feels really good to be out here. It feels good to be a part of the world, telling stories that need to be heard. Like, it's hard to run around and, like, be homeless and not have money. Then I thought about it, and, like, I live the life of a rich man. I'm on a deer lease in South Texas with very successful businessmen doing the same thing that they do when they have the choice of doing whatever they want. I wonder if anybody took our canoe last night. We made it back to Austin about 7 o'clock last night. I hit the screening and it was great. I gotta give props to these guys. They took 700 hours of video and turned it in to a cohesive film with a message. And for story, I'm reading Save the Cat, the last book on screenwriting you'll ever need. The basics of how a Hollywood movie are put together is relatively simple. I mean, a movie's only an hour and a half. And this book covers the basics of that. So if you're trying to figure out how to put story together, there's one called How to Shoot Video That Doesn't Suck and Save the Cat. These are two highly recommended books if you're trying to learn how to make films. You know, seeking information is how we figure out everything in life. And if you read and learn from the advice of professionals, not just anybody's advice. Be careful who you take advice from, but if you take advice from the right people, then you'll get really good at something. Or you'll at least know how to get good at it, and then you just gotta practice a whole lot. The canoe's still on top of the van because the future's a little uncertain at this point, and I just wanted to say I was very impressed with the film, and I will tell y'all where you can find it as soon as it comes out. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all very soon.